Yo, yo, what's up? We're back. Let's fire everything up here. Not gonna lie, pretty tired from the week today, so I'm not sure how long my stream will be. Okay, so I kind of like that bass noise. So, and for that, I'm just going to plug this in. Okay. Kind of tapping out a tempo that might fancy me. I already know this is going to be my bass. Alright, so let's zoom in here. Yup, looks like I was pretty on. We're going to use that for a bass line. What I'm probably going to want to do there is take out some of the crazy frequencies. Alright, so I'm just looking for a kick that I like. I'm going to lock this in as my kick. I'll my other cam here. Still not really using this thing to its full ability, but once I get some time, probably this weekend, I'll try to dig in and start showing some pattern mode stuff, because you can do some really cool stuff in pattern mode. Like I have some plugged in here. Like these were all done internally. But for this, I'm just going to use the actual sampler part. So what I'll do is I'll go in and it'll kick me off, and I'm just going to try to I feel like I was trying to do kind of the same rhythm. We'll go in and probably loop just a small portion of it. Looks like I didn't catch the beginning of that pattern, so I'm going to go in here and I was pretty on with this one. So I need to move that to the 1. I can kind of maybe sit here. So I think that's what I was trying to do. Just kind of bringing some of these beats a little more on, so it sounds more. Actually, this one sounds like it needs to get slid over. So I'm not really liking that, so I'm going to go in and try something different. I think that's kind of what I'm going for, I guess. Maybe this is throwing me off, so let's just try to record. And set 1-1 here. No, I don't know why it's not. So I'm trying to set 1-1 here. Work from here straight. Slide that over. Slide this over. Loop. So I think we'll work with that as our next piece of the puzzle. So what we'll do is we'll record enable this, we've got all the track on, and we're just going to experiment. Actually, I kind of like that last part. Little happy accident there. I think that could actually be a sweet little thing to repeat. notes aren't exactly on, but it's pretty good. Actually, I can even do shorter than that. Just do that. Loop. And just do right there. So yeah, I'm just trying. Oops. Let's do some weird. Let's throw some. Nice. Now it sounds like a phone dying. Everybody knows I love to add in my little trap cymbals here. Go to cymbals. I think that will fit the vibe of this one. So I want to something along those lines. So like up, 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 tap, 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 tap. Been a long day, so I'm just going to call that the one. We'll call it the one. Sometimes you just, I'm pretty tired. Long day, late night, early morning. So we're just going to call that the one. Hopefully you learned some stuff on how I put these together. So we got that rolling. Export that out. I don't know what's going on with that. Ableton, hit me up. Why does your shit crash all the time? I should probably update the software before I talk too much trash. It's usually pretty good. Now I'm going to save this to the one. Control S, go to daily renders, 12/5/19, the one. So keeping with the minimal vibes, what was the last? Oh, we did the triangle one, which I haven't even posted. So that was this one. It's the last one we did. We did triangles. Hasn't even gone live yet. Speaking of which, I should email that to myself. But anyway, I digress. Let's see. So we did triangles last time. Camera, geo, light. Having a lot of fun playing with those. Like I said, hopefully this weekend I'll get some time and we can dig into some audio reactive stuff. Because that's something I'm excited to kind of dig into. Maybe let's just work with the torus shape while we're here. The donut. So this is like the default thing Touchdesigner throws in. Whenever you load a geometry, aka the donut. You can orient it however you want. Looks pretty cool so far. Looks pretty blurry. Alright, so one thing I also love to do is just take what you do is what I might do here, let's just show you something I might do occasionally. So where is that? They changed this big time. Is it collapse selected? Yeah, so collapse selected makes it so it makes a little thing. I'll call this my particle info. And in here I have my sphere, and now I'll build a little particle network. So the next thing you want to have, or maybe don't want to have, it depends on what you're trying to do, but I like to have control over the way it's sorting through your stuff. Random's a great one. And then we go in here and you load that into your particle, and it'll start to generate. You can kind of see those are our particles generating, emitting out in different ways. You can render as lines or point sprites. It's not really going to matter because I'm not going to use it. You can also have it mod your geometry, which is a way to get just like super trippy results. Really cool thing with Touchdesigner, a lot of time you can use something that I'm not sure this is what this was intended, but look at how sweet that is. I mean, that's awesome. We'll go back to our particle system. I'm going to add in a SOP2 and then an out. And then I kind of have it as my own little enclosed thing. It kind of neatens things up. And then I can null out of this. And now I just have that particle stuff there. And this is my null. We'll call this a final chop or whatever. You can really call it whatever. And then what we might also want to control is maybe have some noise for size of the XY and transform that so it's moving, and it should be identical, so that'll, because they're using the same seed for their noise, they'll actually transform identically right now, which will be good because then the donuts will all be different sizes, but it won't lose its original shape, or its ratio, I guess. I don't know the technical term for that, but go back in here. Remember, you always want to, well, at least I stretch the first interval because it just doesn't completely tank my computer. And I'm going to do TX, TY, and TZ. There's a bajillion of them. They're huge. They're everywhere. Already kind of looks cool. And then I'm going to go in here and go SX and SY. You can already see we got donuts everywhere. It's pretty cool. It almost looks like macaroni noodles or something. If I halved it, it definitely would if I did that, which I can do. with just a clip, I could chop this in half. Oh, I think because it's not a polygon. There we go. So now it's got kind of macaroni noodle vibes to it. Now they're all oriented the same, but that's just a simple change, which I could even do here. Create another noise. I'm going to call this one RZ because we want the Z to twist. And change my daily to 1080. That gives us a full range of 360. And then for my rotate RZ, you can see they're all spinning now. There's quite a few of them. I might want to dial that back. That is actually in here. So I might only want like 5 to start. And then redo this. And yeah, you can kind of go in here and add some turbulence, which will make them move in all these different ways. And I can change the life expectancy to be 6, and they'll stay on the screen a lot longer. Yeah, and I can turn sort off and do vertex order or something, and you'll start to see they're following the path of this sphere and moving around it. So you can kind of get into some different stuff here. Turn the drag way down. Maybe I do want to have 55 of these. I don't know. That looks like it's going to be pretty chaotic. Maybe I turn this way up. Yeah, there we go. Well, let's apply some texture to this and see how that looks. I mean, I've got to do macaroni color, right? So, Fong, I'll do ramp, and make this side yellow. Make the other side kind of orangey. Attach that to it. Attach that to it. There we go. Some very strange mac and cheese. I guess I'm just kind of trying some different stuff. So yeah, it's a simple one, but kind of fun playing with the particle network. You can go in here and change your noise type too, which will drastically change how these things interact, causing macaroni to just do bizarre things. I'm gonna put this just on black because there's a lot going on. I don't think it'll pick up much unless it's like that. Insert an over. And I might change the amplitude on this because they're getting kind of big. So maybe I'll have it be 0.25 and then it's kind of smaller macaroni. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty cool to me. Bananas or macaroni, whichever your flavor is. It's kind of a funky, weird one. So I'll record that in. We'll call this the 1-1, ironically enough. We'll run it. And I might do a pass like this. The nice thing about this network is some small changes are really going to dramatically affect it. So I can go in and change this to 2. And for this, I'll switch maybe my sort. So it's doing vertex, maybe go back to random. will be far less making sense now. It's just kind of like you're going hyperspeed through a macaroni space. Done with that. Add the third one. Oh, I should take photos. I always forget to do that. Maybe someone can eventually remind me. Let's update this stream info. Go to PNG, daily images, the 1-1. And then I guess another one I can do in here would be, see, I went into my wrong network. I meant to go in here. Instead of random, you can do vertex order. So yeah, it's going to swirl up now. Which is kind of what it was doing before. So let's see if there's some other ones. Maybe closest neighbor. That looks pretty crazy. And then maybe what we can do is, for size, go even smaller, like these guys, and then make tons of them or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Double the amount of particles maybe. So let's go in here and do 110. It should be way more. Kind of some fun, weird stuff using particles and minimal geometry. This is what I came up with using the torus. There's all kinds of other stuff you can come up with using the particle systems. Like, honestly, it's one of my go-tos because it works so well using, because basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a particle system, changing that data to a chop, merging it all together with some extra noise, and then I'm having that instance this geometry. And all instancing does is it creates a bunch of different copies and saves your CPU and GPU because it does some magic behind the scenes. So if I were to run this just as a raw particle system instead of an instance, it would probably be really slow for the machine, but because I'm doing it this way, it runs very smooth. So I think I've got all my images and renders. Let's see. Got my song, my three, and I got my 3 images. Save. Don't ever forget to save. You never know. And back your stuff up. That's a message for myself. Back all your stuff up. So now I'm going to open up Premiere. So yeah, usual thing with this, I just load the clips in, change their length so that the formatting all works. But I usually maintain the, so that it keeps all that. I go in here, grab my render, change this. For this one, I unlock it so that it'll just cut to the first 15 seconds of the song. I already know I'm going to need a crossfade, so I'm just going to add that so it smoothly transitions out. I changed it to 2 seconds. It just works for my style videos. Sometimes what I'll do is if I notice something like that, I might switch these two. So I think this one's really cool. Yeah, so a lot of people only look at the very first kind of image and basically So I'm going to Control M to render it. Web 1, export, does VBR2 pass, pass 2, boom, save, close out of this, check that my render's okay. Not really that bad, pretty good. Kind of like how this one turned out. Turned out really strange in a good way. So yeah, that's it. Short. It was gonna be a short stream. I ended up a half hour. I think that's just usually how these ones go. It's 15 minutes for the music, 15 minutes for the visual. You could be doing the same thing. Highly recommended you do it. Hit me up if you have any other topics you want me to cover, specific tutorials you want me to do. I'm trying to stream every day this week, 5th day in a row. See you tomorrow for the 6th day in a row. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you tomorrow.